Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports, guys? We are here. We are here live. All right, listen. We ain't got no time to waste. You know what time it is. 3-minute round. Then you booked me for a long time. Fuck the preview. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, bro, I'll get him on this one. Guys, it's time to get it, man. I gotta get ready to go to the gym, but I heard this video right before I gotta work, and so I want to talk about it. But not just talk about it, guys. I want to actually listen to it, break it down. I was driving back from work, so got home, all loaded up. I got the thumbnail created, and guys, one last thing to do before we get started is make sure YouTube is showing okay. And if guys, listen, if that's good, we got to get it. And remember, guys, when you come into here, man, please come in and please do me a favor, subscribe and hit the notification bell so whenever I go live, you will get it. You have a chance to interact with me live. And also, guys, the main thing, please subscribe. I know it's getting a little hard to get subscribers now, so I am asking you guys, just don't visit, come in and subscribe. But listen, man, right off the gate, we got a veteran in the house. We got Charles, and we got new to the scene. Peaches, what's going on, Charles and Peaches? What's happening? So, your boy T-Dub, get ready to go to the gym. But what I want to do, I want to break down this video from Eddie talking about how he feels about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Does he like it? Does he hate it? You're about to find out. Let's go.
First question, what are your thoughts on the Wilder and Fury fight?
I think it's a great fight for boxing. I have my doubts whether it will happen.
Straight out the gate. Straight out the gate, right? So we listen off top, guys. I'm going to try to break these down as fast as possible at the gym. It sounds great, but he doesn't think it's going to happen. To me, like, why do you think it's going to happen? Both fighters confirmed it's going to happen. Why? Or is it more that you don't want it to happen? Because if both fighters say I want it, both fighters pretty much agreed to it. Deontay Wilder went over there. Deontay Wilder ain't playing about just going over there to Belfast and doing all that whole promotional thing. And Tyson Fury, listen, Tyson Fury is a guy, this guy is really is the champion. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he had some debacle things that threw him off the tracks for a little bit, man. But listen, just like Thomas the Train, he found his way back on tracks, man. And right now, he is dead headed towards Wilder. Who's going to win that fight? Woo! We'll find out. Of course, I have my thoughts. Of course. But let's see if they match yours. All right, so right off the bat, I think Eddie Hearn doesn't want the fight to happen because he's already doubted. You're not even a part of it. Why would you even doubt it? Why would you say, I hope it happens? I hope. I want it to happen. Don't even doubt it all. Let's get it. T-Dub was blazing the sports. We live.
Fight for boxing. I have my doubts whether it will happen. May get signed, but I hope both guys make it into the ring. I think if there was one guy that we'd want Wilder to fight, to grow the Joshua fight, it would definitely be Tyson Fury.
I agree with him right there. He said one fight that will grow Anthony Joshua fight versus Deontay Wilder is Tyson Fury. I absolutely agree because, like I said, Tyson Fury is the man. Tyson Fury is the man that beat the man that people was kind of getting sick of watching the Klitschko's fight for a while, but they needed somebody to take that baton for him so they can do the new era of heavyweight boxing. Tyson Fury was that man who took that baton from him. Hey, yo, what's up, Yachty in the house? What's up? What up, my dude? You already know how it is. T-Dub was blazing the sports. What's going on? He said he don't want it to happen. No, but, let's get into it.
I think it's a bad fight for Fury at the time because he hasn't got his swag or his flow yet. He must be getting 20 million plus for that fight.
Right there, that's a little bit of hate. You know what I'm saying? Why are you even concerned about what Tyson Fury do? Talking about it's a bad fight for him right now. He should wait. He could be getting, he doing it for the money. Basically, he's saying he's doing it for the money, saying he's getting 20+ million for the fight. So, yeah, it sounds like, he's kind of still throwing subliminal messages to the casual fans and basically saying, oh, this guy is not ready in so many words. If all honesty, if he says this fight will help about the Anthony Joshua fight, if he should say everything positive about this matchup. Oh, it's great. Tyson's ready. This is going to be the big one. He should really be pushing this up. If you really want to fight the winner of this fight next, let's say assuming it's Wilder, then you really want to take this fight and push it up. Don't be throwing salt. Well, he's not really ready. I mean, he must be getting 20-some million for it. Let's go.
Otherwise, I don't know why he's taking it, but he sees something maybe we don't, and good luck to him.
Guys, all right, we got to run that back. He sees something maybe we don't. Is he saying he sees something he can beat in Wilder that him and Anthony Joshua don't? I don't know.
20 million plus for that fight. Otherwise, I don't know why he's taking it, but he sees something maybe we don't, and good luck to him.
He said we see something maybe we don't. Hey guys, shout out to everybody in the chat. Peaches in the chat, Yadi's in the chat, Charles in the chat, and Charles said Tyson would beat him. He didn't even want that. Listen, man, there's some more to this video. It's only 3 minutes 31 seconds left, guys, but we got to get down to it. This is boxing at its best. This is your boy T-Dub was blazing in sports. Listen, guys, we are going to continue to take this channel to the next level, guys, and keep pushing and try to take everyone that's involved in boxing and just keep pushing it up to the forefront. Let's go. Oh man, I let my phone die. Let's go.
I think it's a good fight for the heavyweight division.
So the question is, do you see, like, does this fight, if Wilder were to win in dramatic fashion, or in the event that Fury were to win, does this fight affect negotiations any way?
Yeah, I think if Wilder wins the fight and it does good pay-per-view numbers.
All right, I agree. Absolutely, this fight would affect the AJ fight. Let's go.
Then it certainly increases his stock in the Joshua fight. He's still a one belt holder, but he's definitely...
All right, and there go that hating again. There go that hating again, right? Here's the hating. Here you go. Listen to it right here, guys. I want to see if you caught that hate. See if you catch the hate.
In the Joshua fight, he's still a one belt holder, but he's definitely certainly increases his stock in the Joshua fight. He's still a one belt holder, but he's definitely increased.
See, there's his hate right there, right? His thing is he's gonna try to always use that Deontay Wilder only has one belt as a way to try to say you're second fiddle to Anthony Joshua because he has multiple belts. You know what I'm saying? But how you gonna hold Deontay Wilder? Oh, he only got one belt. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder, if he beats Tyson Fury, you know what I'm saying, that is considered the man of the heavyweight division. And a one belt or not one belt, he just beat the man that had all the belt. Your guy didn't beat the man that had the belt, which is Tyson Fury. And Deontay Wilder is going to be the one that tried to actually defeat Tyson Fury, not AJ. And it's, like I said, it's really crazy how he got his second fight because his second belt, major belt, when he fought Klitschko. Klitschko was coming off a loss, probably 2-year layoff, and then they instantly make that a unification bout. How do you just throw a belt up there? This guy just lost the belt, and he was gone for a couple of years, and then he comes back and fight AJ and drops AJ and fights him in a tough one. Now, don't get me wrong. AJ came back in dramatic fashion and damn near knocked the sonic rings out of Klitschko's head, man. I mean, he really hit that guy with an uppercut that made his neck do like a Stretch Armstrong type of thing. So it was a very good fight, very good performance overall.
Increasing his stock with wins against Ortiz and Fury. If Fury wins, there must be a rematch, of course, because it's a voluntary defence, so that will slow down our fight. But I don't see, Fury's a good fighter, very skilled.
I agree that it probably is some type of rematch clause. It probably is some type of rematch clause in this guy. So as we take a second right now, what we're going to do, minute 14 seconds in, we're going to go to the chat. All right, he says, Charles said Tyson would beat him. He didn't even want that. No, he did not. Yadi said, I think Tyson would win against AJ too. A prime Tyson, definitely for sure. Prime Tyson would stop him. With the really big coming in looping hooks. I think Tyson would win against AJ too. Klitschko was not even a champion. Zach Klitschko was not even champion when he fought AJ. Matter of fact, he was coming off of a loss and a layoff. He said, no more fights after a 2-year retirement. Exactly. Let's get it. Guys, do me a favor, man. If you're coming in, please join the chat. I appreciate it. And also, man, just hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate it. Hopefully you appreciate the comment. It's unscripted, unedited, raw, uncut. Let's get it.
Very skillful, but I don't see him beating Wilder at all at the moment.
Or do you guys then look to, at a guy like Ortiz to maybe see how Joshua...
Now look at this, guys. Look at this. I remember listening to this, and guys, man, you talking about how AJ backpedal, AJ Michael Jackson smooth walked away from this, from really entertaining the fight with Ortiz. But listen to what he say. Watch how he just smooth operate past it.
To at a guy like Ortiz to maybe see how Joshua would do versus Ortiz and pair that versus his fight.
I think we're fighting the numbers.
That was a direct question. Your guy facing Ortiz and see how he do against Ortiz over what Wilder did. That was a direct question. Will you fight him or not? Yes or no? Duck or no duck? Let's see if he answers that.
Look to like at a guy like Ortiz to maybe see how Joshua would do versus Ortiz and pair that versus his fight.
I think we're fighting the number 3 heavyweight in the world in Povetkin on September 22nd.
They didn't ask you if you was fighting a number 3 champion in the world, Povetkin. I mean, a heavyweight ranked, number 3 contender. They didn't ask you that. They asked you about Ortiz, Luis Ortiz. How did you just say? That's like saying, hey, how did you like that beef steak last night? Listen, we're going right now to eat some grilled chicken and some mashed potatoes. So like, no, listen, I asked you about how did you like that steak last night? Listen, I got the big green. I had some pork ribs last night. I'm probably going to throw a big Boston butter in there and see how that roasts. And the interviewer should have came back and doubled down on this question. Oh, okay, you fight a number 3 ranked. Okay, but what about Ortiz? That's who I'm asking you about right now. I really want to get an answer to that question.
So I see that as a very tough fight. And after that, the strategy remains the same, to fight Deontay Wilder in an undisputed fight. But he's got to beat Fury, and that fight's got to happen first. So all these things. Right now,
he don't sound excited to me, man. He really don't sound excited. You should see his facial expression. Matter of fact, he got facial expression like that when he's talking about, I'm excited. I want to see the fight happen. I hope it happens. It might not happen. I don't think he really wanted to happen. I'm not sure if he's even comfortable with answering these questions. But he's moving. Let's go.
But someone said to me, "Oh, you must be devastated that Fury's fighting Wilder." I said, "No, I'm absolutely over the moon." The money that's been offered for Joshua.
Whenever somebody say they're over the moon, you're pretty much going to lie. Most people are not over the moon. You know what? Here's when people are over the moon. Here it is. When it's directly affecting their life. If Anthony Joshua got $100 million and he got 30 million of that or 50 million of that cut, then he'll be over the moon. Typically when something is directly happening to you. If you marry the girl of your dreams, then you'll be over the moon. If your sister who marries marry a guy of her dreams, you're not gonna be over the moon. You'll be, oh, okay, happy for you, but you're not gonna be over the moon. So when he's talking about this fight that he's not promoting at all, he don't have any involvement in any of the fighters. He did not fight Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury been going at his head. I'm telling you right now, he is not over the moon. So when people use that, I'm over the moon. I've been around Saturn ring 7 times now. Get out of here with that. Let's go.
You must be devastated that Fury's fighting Wilder. I said, no, I'm absolutely over the moon. The money that's been offered for Joshua will be tripled, quadrupled for the Wilder fight.
To me, here's another thing here's instantly that makes me think that he's not going to make the fight happen. All right, and Peaches, yes, facts. Hashtags facts. Figure deal me. But the thing is, he says that the money that was offered to Joshua now is probably going to triple or quadruple. To me, that lets you know that they're not going to make the fight happen. They don't really want to make the fight now happen, because if Deontay Wilder offered him $50 million right now, and that's the most money that's been offered to a heavyweight right now, and he's saying in his word the money been offered is probably going to quadruple, I don't see them offering... I don't see that Deontay Wilder is going to say, oh, I just beat Tyson Fury. Now I'm going to offer you $200 million up front and back end money, $150 million up front. I don't see that happening. To me, you're looking for a way to get out of it. And even then, you want a $150 guaranteed up front or something crazy, and then you probably try to take Deontay Wilder. Well, last time we offered you $15 million flat. We're going to push it up to 16.5 because you improved your stock by beating Tyson Fury. Remember, you only got one belt. We got several. Get out of here.
No, I'm absolutely over the moon. The money that's been offered for Joshua,
the money been offered would be triple, quadruple.
If that fight happens and he comes through, and Wilder will make more money as well. So I think it's a win-win for everybody.
Last question. So we've seen mega fights sometimes happen, sometimes not happen. We've seen some, to use Bob Arum's term, over-marinate, right?
Look at this. When the dude said, we see mega fights happen and don't happen, you see Eddie start smiling. This one ain't going to happen.
What would be the sell-by date, like the absolute latest before this fight?
Well, it depends who you're talking about. I mean, Joshua's not at his peak yet. He's not in his prime. He's had 21 fights. I think he's probably 2, 3, 4 fights away from his peak as a pro. I think Wilder...
Listen, man. All right. Here's where I got to dig into Fast Eddie real quick, because Fast Eddie just said that Anthony Joshua is not in his peak yet. Here's my thing. Talking about he can have 3 or 4 more fights. If you're not in your peak and you don't want to fight the best, give up the belts. Because if you're a champion and you have the belts, there is no excuse to say you're not ready yet. There is no excuse to say you're not in your peak yet. If you're not in your peak yet, then you should have never fought for the belts. You should have been going around wearing the shorts with the drawstrings in them. You should have been wearing suspenders, because you should have said, I'm not man enough to wear a belt around my waist to keep my pants up yet. This is a poor excuse of a champion. I'm not in my peak yet. I need some more fights. So you telling us that since you're not in your peak yet, you're going to make up already excuses for you to go out and fight these number 8 and number 9 contenders? What you want? Let me guess. You want a rematch with Demigod Charles Martin got a fight coming up. Is Charles Martin win? You probably going to want to give him a rematch? Golly. Golly. Straight up. 5'7", 155. That's an inside joke.
His peak yet. He's not
Here we go.
His prime.
Here.
The absolute latest before this
Well,
fight.
it depends who
Not
you're
at
talking
his
about. I mean,
peak yet.
Joshua's
Not at his prime.
Peak yet. He's not in his prime. He's had 21 fights. I think he's probably 2, 3, 4 fights away from his peak as a pro.
All right, he had 21 fights. He's not in his peak yet. He's not in his prime. But you got people like Lomachenko, who's probably around 11 fights. You know what? Listen, man. Like I said, if you don't feel like you're at your peak, if you don't feel like you can fight the best right now and you ain't at your peak, then give up the belts, man. Listen, if you don't want to give them directly to Wilder by getting your head knocked clean off of your shoulders, by, like, once Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua will have a instant starring role in the remaking of the Headless Horseman. Because when Deontay Wilder knock his head clean off his shoulders, there's not going to be a head there, and he's going to be looking for a horse to get away from the goddamn ring. Let's go.
I think Wilder is at his peak, but I don't think he's showing any signs of decline. So, Mayweather Pacquiao happened.
You know what? And the thing about Wilder is like one of them guys that you think he reached his peak, but the guy is getting better and better and better. He is like, I don't know how to put it, man. He's just one of them guys that every time you see him, he's getting sharper, he's getting better. And honestly, if AJ wants a crack to beat Wilder, he needs to fight him now, because they think Wilder has already reached his tippity top and that he's going to come down. No, he's not going to come down. He's probably going to come up with an uppercut or come straight out you with a straight right. I'm telling you, the Headless Horseman starring AJ. All right, okay. Watch this. After Wilder hit him, he'll say, you know what? I gave it a good shot. I hope I made you guys all happy, but I just got off a starting role as in the new movie, The Headless Horseman. Because after Wilder punched my head off, now I got to walk around with my head and my arm right here.
4 or 5 years too late. Also, one thing, Mayweather Pacquiao got the max financially. I mean, that's not what the fight fans want to hear, but let me tell you, they got every penny they could out of that fight. They did it at the biggest time possible. And we're doing this fight way too early, but...
Hey, yeah, right on, right, Peaches. Yachty. Hey, so here he is right now, man. He's talking like somebody who wants to start a fight. He's talking about the money. Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fought, past their prime, but they made the biggest money. So right now, Wilder and AJ is fighting way too early. See, that's the reason he's trying to say AJ needs 4 or 5 more fights, because he really wants to try to milk it and milk it and milk it more. But listen, man, you can't keep tricking the fans. You can't keep putting the fans, like, yes, you got us one time. All right, you got us. But you're not going to get us again. And in the heavyweight division, You can't put it off like that. And the reason I'm saying you can't put it off like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, because this is not Mayweather. This is not Manny Pacquiao. This is Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. We don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen inside the ring. And luckily for Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, nothing didn't happen. And obviously, you know, with Floyd Mayweather, because he was so skilled beyond most people's level, you know, it was really hard for him to get beat. AJ is not that much skill amongst everybody's level. He just had a struggling performance against Parker. All right. Let's go! Wilder!
So what someone could lose. Do you know what I mean? It's a different division, different dangers to what Pacquiao and Mayweather were, the kind of fights they were in. Mayweather was always very unlikely to lose. Joshua can lose in a heavyweight division. Wilder can lose in a heavyweight division.
You know Joshua can lose.
Year, absolute prime time. It's only going to get bigger and bigger. And like I said, I hope that Wilder Fury does happen, because it makes the Wilder Joshua fight 4 or 5 times bigger.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut it there. Man, I did not believe I could make a 3 minute and 31 second breaking down this video go 20 minutes, because I'm supposed to be at the gym at 5:30. It's 5:28 where I'm at Central Time, St. Louis, baby. You already know. Woo. Whew, I'm pumped up, guys. So what I'm gonna do is give a really quick recap, man, and shout out. You know, Peaches, man, Peaches, guys. She don't really know much about boxing, but I really appreciate her coming in, showing your boy love, giving your boy support. Oh, Peaches, love it. Thank you so much. Shout out to Peaches and Yachty, man. Yachty been coming in representing. I really appreciate it, man. You know, able to interact with you guys. You know, it makes me feel better about it. It makes me keep on talking. So basically, from this interview, my overall assessment of this interview is that in reality, I don't think that Eddie Hearn wanted this fight to happen right now. I don't think he wanted it to happen at all. In reality, I believe he wanted to fight Tyson Fury next, and then maybe fight Dylan White, and then maybe 3 or 4 fights, finally fight Wilder. I think he wanted to take up all the big fights, so Deontay Wilder never got those big fights. But because Tyson Fury got some kahunas on him, Tyson Fury, switched his game plan up, pulled that rug right up under Eddie Hearn's feet, and he has now made the deal to fight Deontay Wilder. And I'm excited about that. And it doesn't matter who you roll with. It doesn't matter if you think, Deontay Wilder going to knock Tyson Fury head off. It doesn't matter if you think Tyson Fury is going to be moving around and be untouchable and box, Deontay Wilder. It really doesn't matter. The thing is, we got 2 heavyweights that are at their prime. And the best thing about this, they both want to fight each other. Fighters want to fight each other. Tyson Fury, a fighter, wants to fight Deontay Wilder, a fighter. Deontay Wilder's a fighter, wants to fight AJ, the fighter. AJ's a fighter, doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder's a fighter. AJ, the fighter, is trying to be more like the promoter. But let me get out here, guys. T-Dub, what's blazing the sports? We are here live.